Chapter 19. The Net Tightens. The lab was quiet except for the faint buzz of fluorescent lights and the clink of Arjun's tools. Mira sat cross-legged on the table, the stabilizer band on her wrist, glowing faintly as Arjun etched new patterns into its grooves. The glyphs shimmered along his lines like living ink, accepting his careful corrections. Version 2, he muttered, tongue caught between his teeth in concentration. If this doesn't short-circuit, I'll start believing in miracles. Mira smiled. You're better at this than you think. Before he could reply, the silence cracked. A heavy thud echoed down the hall. Then another. Then voices, commanding, clipped, amplified through radios. Mira froze. The hum inside her chest surged, sensing danger. Arjun looked up sharply. That's not security guards. The door slammed open before Mira could move. Figures in black tactical gear swarmed the lab, rifles raised, faces hidden behind visors. FBI blazed across their chest plates in stark white letters. Hands where we can see them, a voice barked. Arjun dropped his soldering iron, raising trembling hands. Mira's heart hammered. For a second she considered calling the technoverse, but the stabilizer vibrated violently on her wrist as if warning her not to. Too risky, too many witnesses, too much power, too soon. Step away from the device, another agent snapped. Now! Mira slid off the table slowly, lifting her hands. Cold cuffs clamped around her wrists a heartbeat later. Arjun's protests were drowned in the rush of agents tearing through the lab, confiscating notebooks, sketches, even the stabilizer prototype Arjun had built. Her stomach dropped, everything they'd worked for, gone in an instant. They were dragged out into the night, floodlights blinding her as unmarked vans waited. Mira's pulse roared in her ears. She opened her mouth to demand why, but before she could, one of the agents leaned close enough for only her to hear. You should have taken the Apex deal, he murmured. Mira's blood went cold, the modeling offer. Apex. It hadn't been coincidence. It had been bait, laid by the same people cuffing her now. They weren't just after her powers. They'd been watching her, studying her, and they wanted to own her. She stumbled into the back of the van, chains biting into her wrists. Across from her, Arjun's wide eyes met hers. He didn't say anything. He didn't have to. The truth was clear. They were in far deeper trouble than either of them had realized. And now there was no hiding.